You know what I'm saying? Where we back though. I want to give, apology to all my fans, all my listeners and all that out there. I know it's been a minute, you know what I mean? But we just been working it out, you know what I mean? Getting it together, you know what I mean? We still not all the way there. So like I said, just be patient with us. We're going to get it together, you know what I mean? To give y'all a bigger and better show. You know what I'm saying? Word. So Sally Bay, what's up, baby? What's good?
Man, maintain it, man. It was good to be on that show Sunday.
Yeah,
Sistership,
yeah, that show was something to talk about, man.
They had us in a little bind, but that's why we came on with this, this jazz music, smooth thing out.
Smooth it out, smooth it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like I said on my post, man, they had us against the ropes. But you know what I'm saying, we avoided it like Ali in his prime. You dig what I'm saying? Worried out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put us against the ropes, but we got out of like Ali in his prime. You know what I mean? Down low, what up? Salute, King, what's popping? Yeah, man. So word, man. But like I said, people, we here though. You dig what I'm saying? We back, and we gonna give you nothing but that real and that raw. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to all the entrepreneurs out there. Shout out to all the the female DJs, female rap artists out there. All the pioneers of hip hop. Shout out to all of y'all, man. For real, I always give y'all salute, man. Word, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing out there too, man. A lot of big things is popping. I see a lot of entrepreneurs, man. I see a lot of new artists. I'm hearing a lot of new music. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now, man. For real, man. Shout out to Marcus too, man. You know what I mean? My nephew, he got the my friends is my celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Boy, he do it live on IG, B. Shout out to him, man. So he's on like episode 8. Salute to that. Boy, shout out to his first lady. Yo, what's popping? What's going on? I know it's been a minute, but we back in the building, man. You know what I mean? Little mama, what up? What's popping? Freak, what up? Salute. What's popping? Yeah, man, we back in the building, man. But yeah, man. So, what we're going to kick the show off with right now is, like I said, man, I just want to salute to all the entrepreneurs out there doing their thing, man. You know what I mean? Getting it popping, man. This is what I be talking about, man. Elevation, man. You dig what I'm saying? Let's rock, man. Word up. I love what I'm seeing out there, man. For real, man. Word. But on another note, we got football season coming. Hope y'all ready. Football season right around the corner. Hope y'all ready. It's about to go down.
I hope we ready.
What should we rock with? The Giants?
Yeah, you know I'm a Giants.
All right, then. Yeah, you good with me. I knew it was the reason why you was good with me. You good with me on that note.
Yeah, I was a little nervous. Being up here in these parts.
Never changing my colors. I always rep my flags, man. You see, I got the Yankees, Giants, and the Knicks.
I'm a Mets fan.
Oh, you're a Mets fan? That's all right. That's okay. We still New York, though.
They crying for a Subway series.
But they're supposed to go on tonight.
Yeah.
They got one going on tonight. Yeah. That's going to be crazy, B.
Yeah.
But, Green Bay, I hear you.
Green Bay.
I don't believe you, but I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? I hear you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So, yeah, man, it's crazy right now in the sports world right now, man. A lot of trades. A lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of good stuff going on, but all on the negative side of the sports thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shout out to shout out to the what's her name? I can't pronounce her whole name, but I know it's Brina. Her last name is Brina. That's the female basketball player. I think she's WNBA.
Yeah.
She's locked up in Russia right now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's doing a heavy bid, man, over that vapes and all that, man. You know what I mean? And that's crazy, man. Like, it's a crazy situation, man. You know what I mean? I'm just mad at the U.S. didn't really step up to get out, you know what I mean? But they on some bargaining, like, yo, we'll let her loose if you send us, like, they got we caught some serial killers from Russia over here, like, trying to plot and all that.
Really?
Yeah, we got some of they dudes over there. Brittany Briner, yeah, that's her name, Brittany Briner, whatever, yeah. But we got some Russian cats over here that they want. They want to do, like, a trade.
What?
Yeah, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit don't even equate.
That's what I'm saying. We got somebody that got caught for vapes, and you talking about you want somebody that's a serial killer and all these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? All this other nonsense. That doesn't make no sense. But I think it's more of a thing because she's American. You dig what I'm saying? It's an American thing, man. She, you know what I'm saying? You know how they are with us.
And she African American.
And she African American on top of that. Right. You dig what I'm saying? So, that's a tough call. You know what I mean?
She's gonna be traumatized after that.
Oh, man, she's traumatized right now, bro.
I can imagine.
Come on, bro. The Russian jails ain't like New York. You know what I'm saying? The jails over here.
I looked it up. I seen that she had some injuries or something. So what, they was manhandling or something?
Probably was banging in the joint.
That's crazy.
Probably banging in the joint. Probably fighting, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Remember, she's in jail.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's with some female convicts and all that. You know what I mean? Russia ain't playing, man. They don't care about nobody right now, but especially Americans, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can't stand us, bro. They don't like us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. You know what I mean? So, you know, my prayers go out to her, man. You know what I mean? I hope, you know, everything rocks well, man, when she goes back to court. You know what I mean? I hope, you know, everything rocks out good. You know what I mean? So, you know, I want to give a rest in peace shout out to my man DJ Swift. You know what I mean? He just passed. My man Jason, you know what I mean? He just passed. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But, you know, rest in peace, man. I just feel like now I got more powers over me, watching over me, man.
Right, the ancestors.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. So they watching over me, making sure I'm moving in the right direction. You dig what I'm saying? So, you know, rest in peace to them, man, for real, man. Yeah, man, but other than that, it's good to be back, people. You know what I mean? It's good to be back, man. We here, we in the building, man. You know? I've been watching a lot of things lately on TV, man. I've been watching what they call this, The Boys. It's supposed to be like some superhero spoof type thing. That joint is crazy. It's bonkers, B. It's bonkers. The murdering is gory and all that. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But you know what? Like, just give me something to watch on TV, man. I'm tired of watching like the negativity all the time, man.
I know this is left field, but anybody watch that Elvis movie? Nobody went to see that?
Nah, I ain't watch Elvis.
I want to see it.
I can't watch Elvis, man.
Why not, man?
Elvis is a racist, man.
You think Elvis was a racist?
He was very racist. He said the only thing good black people was good for is wiping his blue suede shoes or something like that, man.
Really?
Word, man.
That's a quote?
Yeah, man. Ho said it, man. Remember he said I'm stepping on Elvis's blue suede shoes?
Yeah.
He said that for a reason, because Elvis said the only thing good black people are good for is wiping off his blue suede shoes.
I want to see the movie even more.
Yeah, man.
I gotta see that.
I can't do this. Shout out to my man C Murder on the check-in. Salute, King was popping. Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
I wonder what the numbers was on that movie, man.
Oh, it's gonna be, you know, the numbers are gonna be high as Elvis. You know what I mean? You know that's Elvis, man.
Right.
You know, people still walking around thinking Elvis is alive.
Right. Same thing for Tupac, huh?
See now again, I'm a conspiracy theorist, y'all, and I'm gonna go with that. You might think I'm bugging when I say that, but part of me says he's alive, and part of me says he's dead. Because one, it's like this, man. He always wear a vest.
Right.
Why he didn't have his vest on that night?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why would he change his name to Machiavelli?
Right.
A man that faked his death.
Yeah.
It's like it's too much.
The Prince, Machiavelli.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, what Chuck D said, Elvis was no hero to me. That's right. He was a racist, man. He was a racist, man. A lot of them back then in that time was racist, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And pedophiles, man.
Yeah.
Them more child molesters.
And they go a long way with that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Elvis, prime example, bro.
Yeah.
I think Shorty was like 14.
Oh, yeah, it's white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is, come on, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's a crazy world we live in, man. Crazy world we live in, man. You know, justice for one, but none for us. None for them. You know what I mean? It's like my man Muddy, he's crazy. I was listening to B Street yesterday, the song B Street, right? It's crazy. I was listening, that song B Street is hard, man. And Muddy Mel was dropping jewels.
Absolutely.
Back in the day. He said, you said there's no justice for us. You only see just us on the welfare line. You see just us on the unemployment line.
Right,
That's only just us we get. That's crazy, right?
Take those benefits.
Bro, that was classic, bro. Word.
Right.
Like, because I guess I'm at the age now. Well, not even saying I'm at the age now, but when I hear music now, I listen for the body of it. I listen for
the content.
Right, I gotta hear the words now. I didn't before it was just the beat, like, oh, this beat is hard. But now I gotta hear the content. You know what I mean? I gotta hear what you're talking about, bro. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
I want to be able to say, oh, I gotta bring that back. Hold up. I listened to that song at least like 5 times on my trip, back to back, just to hear what he was talking about, bro. And this was back in the early 80s, late 70s.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? B Street. You know what I mean? So anybody listen to B Street, man. You get a chance by Mally Mel and all that. I'm telling you, he dropped jewels on that, and that's back in the day. And the stuff that he was saying, the stuff that we're going through now in these times. Right. That's ill. Listen to that joint, man.
I always take it to the conscious level and scientific with things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We project. You know what I mean? We project. So those things that was going on back then, they always keep that there. They always keep that energy somewhere in it. Mm-hmm. It's not surprising like this COVID situation and then the knee on your neck situation, and you know what I mean? All of these things, they keep it relevant within our history somewhere. Right. Because it has to be a constant reminder. It has to be in the subconscious somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, to hear a record, you hear a record where, I mean, even in film, you know what I mean? When art imitates life, life imitates art. It goes back and forth. So, to see those things being projected is like the sun to a seed, and rain to a seed. It's going to grow and develop the same way. So if they keep that frequency of just think about it. When you really, really think about it, our people been going through the same struggle since the beginning of the time. So they say in this history, in this story, that's been the story.
Right.
So I always say it's always gonna keep us within a paradigm. Why keep having the same conversation? Why keep doing Black History Month? We think that we giving flowers and we giving honor, but at the same time, we giving that same reminder. This is what we've been through. So that means that every child, I know when I was a kid, right, and they introduced slavery, you know what I mean? It made me look around the room. It made me look at my palm. You know what I mean? It made me look at the back side of my hand and go, oh, I'm different. Why did they keep that feeling there? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a feeling and a thought. That's what makes things manifest. You know what I'm saying? So when they do that within music, they do that within movies, the symbolism and the sound, the frequency, it creates that. It's going to keep that vibration there. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I don't know. I just, I'm like, I'm far removed from the struggle. You know what I'm saying? I like to really, really, really talk about how our progress is going. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing.
I mean, we wouldn't be here if we wasn't progressive. You know what I'm saying?
But everything you're saying is exactly right, because you know what I look at it, man. The things that they project on us, man. You know what I mean? It's an intimidation tactic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a brainwash thing, like a whatever case may be, and they're trying to denounce the thought of us moving as kings and queens like we are.
I went out the other day, right? I was in this restaurant, and the waiter, I felt that he was intimidated by me, right? And as we was leaving, we was in a parking lot. I said, "Yo, do people ever think about how intimidated I am having to walk in here?" I had to walk in here and knowing that they were going to be intimidated, or they already passed judgment. You know what I'm saying? Do anybody ever think about that? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not safeguarding myself. I'm not insecure.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They tried to make us believe that we was inferior.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
And I'm not on the, we are the superior man, supreme man, who came here first. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm here right now, 2022.
Right.
And I'm saying I still have to. I look at my whole neighborhood now. You know what I mean? And I don't see our culture there. You know what I mean? South Jamaica, Queens is totally different.
Oh yeah.
Than it was 20 years ago.
Gentrification,
gentrification did their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We scattered. So,
yeah.
It's weird because they out like the Arabs, so to say, Indians, Guyanese, Trinidadian. They all out in the streets like crazy in my hood. All out in the streets. And when I come through, it's like, what are you doing over here? And I'm like, man, we put in this work so y'all can be here.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I was on Queens Boulevard last night. You know what I mean? And there was no bathroom in sight. No disrespect, because I don't, but I had to use the bathroom.
Right.
And it was this couple walking past. They was like in the middle of the intersection, right? And a lady, I think she was Jewish or something. She goes, "Yo, that's why it smell like piss out here." I said, "Damn, I'm a native to this."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't act like your husband ain't never pulled over.
I did what he had to do. That's right.
Do what he had to do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? About, that's how things go sometimes. You got to help them recognize, like, I'm a native to this land.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody ain't come over here on boats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, that's just the food for thought. I wanted to give it a little vibe because, for the time that, Melly Mel, he was doing what he was doing, it was for those times.
Right.
But they always kept that kind of vibe for him to have to be on those times.
That's a fact.
They make sure that they implant that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they have no other way. It's an intimidation tactic.
Right.
They got to make you feel bad about yourself. They got to make you feel like you're in the ghetto and you're this and that, whatever the case may be. When in reality, we are the ones, bro.
Right. Shout out to the 5 boroughs, man.
Shout out to the
5 boroughs, man. we definitely do what we have to do, and we did what we had to. We did what we had to in those times from the 60s, but maybe even before that. You know what I mean? However far back you want to go. You know what I mean? Shout out to Harlem, man. I'm a Queens dude, but I love the way Harlem is looking right now. You know what I mean?
Mecca.
Yeah, I love the way it's looking, man. We look good out there for real, man. Juneteenth was crazy. Yeah, you know what I mean? In Harlem, I had a good time. So good stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, though, like I said, people, y'all know I appreciate all the time on this show, man. We kings and queens, man. We just gotta hold ourselves accountable for our movements, and we gotta start acting like kings and queens. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta understand something. How you gonna think people gonna respect us when we don't respect ourselves?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is ours, man. We control it. We control everything. Think about it. We control everything. Yo, they so thirsty to come back to where we at. That's crazy.
Right.
That's why they came back to where we at, bro.
Right.
But look,
because we turned it up.
Let me drop a ditty on y'all. And I ain't got no mic over here, but I'm sure y'all can still hear me over there.
Mm-hmm.
There was a book called The 50-Year Plan. It was on Google until recently. And that book came out in the 60s, in the early 60s. The 50-Year Plan.
Right.
They said that they were going to take back over the inner cities.
Right.
They wanted the cities back. So all over the country, they named Philly, they named New York City, and a lot of big metropolises around the country. And they said that in that book, we are going to leave. We're going to give it to them, and we're going to go out into the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
And within 50 years, they're going to move from the inner city into the suburbs because they're going to follow us, and we're going to sell them at a high price our houses in the suburbs, and we're going to move back into the city and take over the city to never let them go again. Book 50-Year Plan.
Wow.
That book came out in the late 60s.
That's powerful, man.
It's 50 years later. 50 years later, look how many people moved from
New York to Atlanta.
But the thing is this, and in that book, it talked about you all mentioned Long Island in New York City. It was back in the 60s when Brooklyn and Queens succeeded from Long Island.
Wow.
Because Long Island is Brooklyn to the tip of Long Island.
Right.
Because it's one island. Queens and Brooklyn was chopped off because, as you know, you can drive from Queens into Long Island. You can drive from Brooklyn into Queens. No water, no bridge, no nothing. It's one island. That was Long Island.
Right.
So if you look at a lot of old businesses and it says Jamaica, it says Jamaica, Long Island.
Oh, wow.
Jamaica, LI. Brooklyn, LI. Old stuff with addresses. It has LI because it was all Long Island. New York City took over Brooklyn and Queens, and separated itself. It's one island. It's all Long Island.
That's dope, man.
You know what I'm saying? But it goes back to the 60s, 50-year plan, you know what I mean? Because they had to go from Nassau County out because they want to sell everything else. Let those natives have it.
Right.
But we're going to go from here on out. And they're all going to follow us. And what do they do? If you go out on Long Island, who's out there right now? Who went out there and brought stuff? They promised to build a bridge across the Sound into Connecticut, but they never built the bridge.
Right.
So there's one way in and one way out.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Who's trapped out there? Where's the jobs at? In the city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's out in Long Island? There's corporations that's out there, but all the big paying jobs aren't out there.
Mm-hmm.
They're out here.
Mm-hmm.
What is our biggest problem? Getting up in the morning. Getting up in the morning and making that commute to get somewhere on time.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're trapped out there. And Brooklyn is being re-gentrified. Manhattan, the Bronx is the big sleeper. A lot of people don't realize they re-gentrifying the Bronx. And how they said it, and it's in this book, the 50-year plan, how they going to take it out. They're not going to redline because redlining in the 60s was illegal, right? If you know what redlining is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What they're going to do, and it says in this book, the 50-year plan, how they were going to do it was they was going to go out and sell the houses, come back and buy it, and they were going to price everybody out. You can sell your house in Queens today and can't afford to buy it back tomorrow because the markup going to be that high. Look at Harlem. They were giving away those buildings
I remember that for like
in the 80s and 90s. They was giving them away.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? And those same buildings that was given away for $50, $100, they're worth $7-8 million now.
That's right.
Can you buy one now? No, you can't.
No way.
So what are you gonna do? You're priced out. You can't even afford to pay the rent nowadays for if it ain't a subsidized apartment in Harlem because they're starting at $3,000. Pricing them out. That's how they're pricing us out. That's my 2 cents, and you keep checking.
That's crazy though. That's crazy though, dude. That's crazy, man. Yeah, we dropped the ball on that one when they had that HUD situation going on. We dropped the ball on that one heavy. I mean, because we didn't have enough knowledge. We didn't have enough knowledge to go and say, okay, well, you know what? Let's get involved in this real estate and all that to buy this tenement building. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, or this brownstone, or whatever the case may be. We didn't have enough knowledge, man.
Right.
You know, but we learning. We getting it though. We definitely getting it though.
Yeah, I'm in some real estate classes now, man.
Yeah.
You know, wholesaling and as an investor, you know.
Yeah, that's the way to go, bro. That's the way to go. And it starts from the LLCs.
Man. Yeah, the market is saturated, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I got some good people in my corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's work.
Yeah.
Another trade to learn.
Yeah, man. Another stream of they say another stream of income. It's always good to have different streams of income. You know what I mean? Don't think about them. Don't. And that's the problem, man. People just don't rely on these jobs, man. Don't rely on these jobs, man. Rely on you. Rely on you, man. Go out there and do what you gotta do for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a flow of income, though.
Yeah. But them jobs, to me, I look at a job as not like a regular job. I look at a job as funding what I gotta do.
Yeah, whatever it is that you like your goals, your
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your money gotta work for you. You don't work for it.
I think. And another thing too, like people, I want y'all to understand something, man. If you can, I'm saying if you can, stop using your debit cards. Stop using your debit cards. Start using that credit. The government is giving money away. It's called credit. You understand what I'm saying? Stop jumping out the window going to buy that $60,000 car, you know what I'm saying, with your hard-earned money. You go out there and buy that on them, and you pay it back on the minimum.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Slow grind.
You slow grind, you pay it on the minimum.
Yeah, slow
You dig what I'm saying? So don't stop the way of the world. The way this world is ran right now, it's off of credit.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Unless you in the streets doing hand-to-hand and all that, you got cash. But everything else is based off of credit, yo. Rock that credit, man. That hard-earned money you making at your job or whatever case could be, you stack that.
Right.
You let that keep grinding. You don't touch that. How you think these millionaires and millionaires be keep coming millionaires and millionaires?
Yeah.
Because they riding off of credit.
Yeah, they got their credit line, they got their business line going.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Start investing in yourself, man. Get your business line, get your business up, get your business accounts, get your business credit going. You dig what I'm saying? It takes nothing to get to tier 4. A lot of people don't understand business credit. Business credit is not like regular credit. Regular credit, they start you at 300, 400, and you work it up to like 800.
Right.
But business credit, they start you at 0 to 100.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you hit 80 or 100, guess what's gonna be knocking at your door? American Express is gonna be hitting you with 150,000. The black card is gonna be hollering at you. It's so simple, people. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta put our minds to it. See, there's a lot of things that we didn't know, a lot of things they didn't teach us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get into that world, it's like anything else. It becomes so simple. It's like, wow, I wish I'd have had this in my head when I was 20,
Right.
30. I would have been up right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is the opportunity now, man. Find something that is your dream, your goal. Do whatever you got to do. Your own business. Get your business accounts. Get your business. Get your LLC.
Man, just
your
look in
EIN
the mirror.
numbers.
Most of the time, I tell people, you know what I mean, their life is their career. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Before anything else.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And just look in the mirror. You a brand.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You a brand. What you call yourself, that's who you are.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, you know, just understand that you're a corporation within yourself.
That's
I mean,
right.
whatever you like doing. I mean, we in that age also. I mean, IG showing you that, TikTok showing you that. You stand in front of the camera and you let them know this is what I do. You have followers and you set up corporately some way, somehow to get paid for reels and videos. I mean, that's your shot.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's
your
a
shot.
fact. Y'all don't even know it. Y'all don't even know it. Y'all business and y'all don't even know it.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
MySpace taught us that everybody can have a follower, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They was actually teaching you coding with MySpace. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So, you know, it's just, I mean, it's a long line to things. I mean, I think the youth, they're in a great position because, I mean, Jay-Z said it, everything is at the fingertips.
That's right.
Know?
That's
but
right.
The application of it and understanding it and being wise enough to know what to do with it, you know, that's key. You know, that 50-year plan, they had within that 50-year plan, pardon me, it was a 40-year generational gap at the same time. That's how they getting, that's the bridge that they building. You know, that's the bridge that they were building, that gap between generations to where, you know, you have Kanye saying it in the real. He don't listen to anybody's ideas that are older than him. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. You know, he said he always reaches back towards the youth.
Right.
And because they're the ones with the ideas.
That's right.
Because they know what I'm coming and they're seeing things from a bigger place because they're just now experiencing. You know what I mean? Just imagine having the eyes of a 6-year-old. You know what I mean? What they see in the world. Everything is wow.
Wow.
So their projection is going to be crazy.
That's right. That's right. That's crazy. But yeah, we always got to go back to the youth, man. And that's what I say. You
said that the other day,
you know, man. You always got to be connected with the youth,
you said that.
man.
You said, yo, I'm targeting the youth, man.
Yes, man. Because you got to be connected with the youth, man. Because if you're not connected with the youth, man, you're gonna be what they call that. Oh, that's that dinosaur over there.
Yeah,
he don't know nothing.
Yeah, he obsolete.
Right, you know
Can't
what I'm saying?
teach an old dog new tricks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I still to this day, my kids gotta teach me things about my phone. Right. You dig what I'm saying? There's still so much things. Like, you know what I mean?
Goodness, don't talk about the phone. Yesterday,
I'm telling you, man.
Yesterday the phone went off, right? Shout out to Apple, but it was crazy for me. Yo, they was having a problem. Apple was having a problem with the data. There was nothing wrong with my phone. The bill is paid, everything, and the data just stopped working. Whatever tower they had going on, it wasn't connected. Yo, they had me in my phone doing things that I never knew I can do with my phone, right? And it's like, I think it took like 3 hours. Like, I think it was like 3 hours and 15 minutes for my phone to be restored.
Wow.
You know, the sad part about it though was, you know, we didn't have GPS. We didn't, and then we didn't pull out maps to get where we were going, which is strange enough. We actually, you know, we took a route.
Yeah, yo, jump on 80. Yeah. Get off 80. You'll see the McDonald's on the corner. When you see that McDonald's right there, make the left.
Like,
that's right.
Landmarks, and we had people that already had traveled those roads. But I really felt handicapped.
Yo, it's crazy,
right? And I wasn't doing anything. I felt handicapped that I didn't have GPS. I didn't have I couldn't Google anything. Yeah, you understand?
That's crazy. Like, shut your whole. This little device just shut your whole world down.
Yeah, like I couldn't check my banking.
That's
you know what I mean? I was in a couple of trades. I couldn't check that. Like it made me. I went to sleep. When I woke up, it was back on.
But you shut your whole world down.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy experience.
That's crazy. Bro. How this object became. We so obsessed with it, so succumb.
Right.
By it, like you know, it succumbs us.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? But maybe I'm saying it wrong. I don't know, but you know what I mean. But this is our world in this little machine right here. Yeah. Our world is in this. Right. You dig what I'm saying? Whatever.
That was a crazy experience. I went to sleep.
That's crazy.
You know how you so angry I don't think I was depressed. I was just upset. Like, yo, how is this happening right now? You know, and it shut me down. It shut my money down for the day. You know what I mean? And it was just like, yo, this is crazy. I gotta take a nap.
That's
okay. I took a nap. I got back up. It was up and running. But
that
was a wild experience. So now I'm kind of like trying to figure out, well, if that happens, like just imagine if that happened across the country. If it was a mass, like a real blackout, like not even the lights, but just your phone, just your phone.
Your phone.
What would happen out here? Would it be a purge? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would actually happen?
I think people will literally lose their minds, bro.
That's crazy.
Literally lose their minds.
Bro. I was on the phone with the lady, like the tech, and she was talking, and I'm like, I want to go on her.
Right.
But I need my phone so bad.
Right.
It was like, nah. I felt like it was a bid or something. You know how a bid, the officer might say something crazy to you, like, I'm gonna take that because I'm about to go home.
Yeah,
that's how I felt.
Back.
Let me fall back. That's how I felt with my phone yesterday. That was crazy.
That's how it is, man. That was crazy. They control. They made what they call those what it was before. It was they made it a necessity.
Yeah.
They made the cell phones a necessity. Before it was a luxury.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Now, cell phones was a luxury. Now it's a necessity. You have to have a cell phone. You have to have a cell phone. That's good. Shout out to my man Scooter on the check-in. Salute, King was popping with you. Yeah, but that's crazy, right? That's crazy how this little machine could shut your whole world down like this.
That was different.
Sheesh.
That was different.
That's why I know. That's why people don't understand. They think I be laughing, joking when I'm saying. They don't call it smartphones and iPhones for no reason, B. Right, they watching everything, man. If you notice, when you say something on your phone, like, yo, I gotta go buy me a new bike. I need them new kicks right there, it pops up on your joint.
It just happened when we was talking about the basketball player in Russia.
You see what I'm saying?
He said in Russia, and I typed it, basketball, it said in Russia.
That's right.
And I was like, yo, that's crazy. He just said that.
Incredible. And that's crazy, man. Yeah. The breakdown, what they say, that big brother is real, man. That eye is real,
that mic is real.
That mic is real, man.
So in the 60s, they didn't know. They said the revolution won't be televised. There's a camera everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
There's a camera everywhere.
Because they caught on to that.
Yeah.
They said, oh, word, it won't be. We're going to make sure it is.
Make sure it's televised.
We're going to make sure it's televised. Yeah. That's crazy, man.
And it really won't be any revolutions going on around here.
Oh, nah. And if it does, we got it all. Yeah. We got it all. What y'all really going to do? Yeah. Think about it. What are y'all really? We control everything. We will stop everything. We control the banks. We control we'll shut down everything.
That's what I want to say. Mentioning banks, right? I was taking some crypto classes, right? Cryptocurrency. You know, they had the first central crypto bank in Florida.
Nah.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, man. When you get some time to do the research, I don't really know too much about it, but in the classes the guy was talking about it. It's a good dude, man. Mm-hmm. Shout out James, yo. He's a good dude.
Salute, James.
I am Academy guy, you know, for all you day traders out there with Forex and all that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he told me, man, he said, yo, you know, they opened their first central crypto bank. Right? So all of this smoke that they saying, you know, the government is battling against cryptocurrency, it's not happening.
You know what's crazy? What's up, Flav? What's poppin'? You know what's crazy? I think they say things like that.
It's the Wizard of Oz comment.
My man, you hit it right on the head.
The wizard is the big bad wizard. Stay out.
That's right. Yeah.
Behind the curtain, you already know.
Yes, you know man. Wow,
man. There's a lot of that goes on.
So when did they start this though?
I'm not sure. We might have to look that up. But it's just shocking that, because I couldn't understand how they were saying that it was they wasn't gonna approve cryptocurrency, so it wasn't regulated. Right. But it's by the people and it's for the people. The people are the ones that's controlling it.
Right.
So it's like, all right, how are you gonna stop something that's already a transaction when it comes to the currency?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it just baffled me. You know what I'm saying? So how they have this ghost guy, like this mystery guy, you know, kind of sound like, you know, no disrespect to any of these religions, but it's kind of sound like Muhammad, Jesus, who else?
Jehovah,
Fard,
Buddha,
you know, Fard, Master Fard. It sounds like one of those mystery guys that disappeared. The same way this mystery guy that created cryptocurrency, and then nobody knows where he's at. And you understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, they keep creating this same cycle of mystery. You know what I mean? When they know they're the creators and the designers of a lot of the things that's going on. Scientifically dealing with universal laws, you know.
Man, it's deep, bro. That's deep. Man. I've just seen an ATM. I seen a Bitcoin ATM, bro.
Right.
I seen a Bitcoin ATM. Be like, I'm not too familiar with all that.
Bitcoin
like,
down right now, though. You know,
yeah, I know that.
It's getting ready. It's something called the halving. Every 4 years, they have a halving where they cut back the coin current, the amount of coins they cut them back,
Right.
and it's going to escalate again because it's got to hit like 100,000. So it would be really is the Ethereum
that you see in Ethereum, right? There it is.
Going after, you know
that Ethereum, yeah. Because I checked it on the other day, and Bitcoin's down like what 20,000 a share now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before it had popped up, it was crazy. I was going to jump in. I had 10 stacks. I was going to jump into that. I was going to put the whole 10 in. You know what I'm saying? It jumped up to like 60,000 when I was going to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's best to go to Ethereum though. Right now it's down. I don't think it's going to drop too much. The amazing thing that the dollar bill is over the amount of, the dollar was under being a dollar. It was like 93 cents, 94 cents.
We was
now
down.
It's at $1.06.
Because whatchamacallit, we just went over what's the UK money, the European money.
The pound.
Yeah, because at one point we was under the euro.
Pound. You have the euro and then you have the pound.
Okay, we was under one of them.
Yeah.
But now we're over them.
Yeah, well, is that one of actually let me see something.
Well, the pound had always had more value than the dollar.
The pound, yeah. I know one of them we're over right now.
We're over the euro.
Oh, there we go. We're over the euro. Yep.
Yeah, the dollar is at 107 right now. 107.128.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's definitely beating things out right now.
Okay. Good stuff.
I'm a watcher, man. Like I definitely on my trading side of things, I do that. Oh, preserving the culture. Shout out to preserving the culture.
Salute.
Guy, Sean, you.
Salute.
This is the takeover Tuesday with Terrell. I'm co-hosting. I stepped in. To build with my bro.
We rocking. Yeah, man. We rocking. You know how we do. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. That's why I say people look into these things, man, and don't forget that. What's up with that metaverse business, man? You know anything about that metaverse business, man?
I know it's digital real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they're buying that up, like technology within that. That's what all of these coins are about.
Right.
Is to help build that. They're building World Wide Web.
Yeah.
There's an expansion of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the technology is way more advanced. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, you dealing with what's it called? You're dealing with a lot of AI.
Right.
You can actually be. I saw. I think it was 2 Chainz. He was talking about it, right? He he was in the metaverse, and he didn't know that he got paid to do a performance where he was just on stage and they had put a suit on him, a certain size type of technology suit, some kind of suit.
Okay.
And he did the performance how he would perform or whatever. But then he went into the metaverse, right? Like months later, and he's walking around in the metaverse like it's reality. Like he got the AI joint on, walking around, and he actually walks into a spot where 2 Chainz is performing, and he sees himself, and he's talking like me and you, we in the metaverse and we chilling. He sees himself, and he's talking to somebody that doesn't even know that he's 2 Chainz, and they're watching a performance in the metaverse. So they're building a whole nother world. Now, for me, bro, when I look at that, I'm like, yo, why are they building it that way? You understand?
Right. Yeah,
and I start thinking about, global warming.
Okay.
I start thinking about that. Like, we probably gonna be more indoors more. You understand?
Right.
They're getting us used to that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They're getting us more and more used to being indoors because something is going on that they're not. That's why they're giving us so much.
And that's why that COVID, I guess, was the start of it.
It was the start of
just to test run to see.
I'm glad you said that, bro. You know how many people said to me, I didn't really know about Uber Eats and all of that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I was still, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And one time I went to the studio to see my cousin.
Okay.
Shout out to Todd Benjamin. He got that knock too. You know what I mean? We was drinking that night. He was like, yo, I was like, yo, liquor store still open? He was like, no, don't worry about it, bro. I'm gonna order it. I'm like, you gonna order it? I guess he got a way to order it. I didn't. I was green. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's crazy. The bottle came, whatever, and I'm like, all right, he got a plug, but it wasn't a plug. You could go to Uber Eats and you could order a plug, right?
That's crazy.
So
bro.
I'm noticing now. a lot of people say that they started utilizing Uber Eats, and I thought it was just to shop and stuff. Like people would start ordering more for Amazon and online,
Right.
but it wasn't that. They actually, it's more Uber Eat drivers.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
Going into these restaurants now than there are people going into the restaurant.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean?
That's right.
It's amazing to me that how many people were making money off of their phone. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna bust another one to you, man. Shout out to my man Jeff on the second salute. King was popping with you. I'm gonna bust another one for you. So bust it, right? I had got this job with Google, right? And it was called Google Express. Google Express was, you know what I'm saying? It was in Queens Boulevard, Target, right there in the mall.
Okay, yeah.
All right, boom. So I'm working in that joint, whatever the case may be. Now, what I had to do was they put the people go online, they put the order in. I'll go upstairs, do the shopping, put all this shit in the shopping cart.
It's one of those
Right, back it up.
Instacart.
Right, and then a van
to
to come.
Yeah.
Like they was hiring drivers to come and pick up, you know what I'm saying?
Pick
Pick
it up,
up and take it to them delivery.
It's crazy.
And that was the start of it. And I was like, okay, but then I seen the post for what's the cab? Not Uber. I seen it for Uber. I was like, yo, drop for Uber. You get 5,000 a week or something like that, whatever, right? I seen a post. I'm like, in Queens.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, what's this Uber? You know what? I ain't paying no mind. Blah, blah, blah. But then I seen it started coming out with Uber Eats. Now we do deliveries. Now we dropping off food and all that.
Yeah.
Basically, what they trying to do is, like you said, get us used to staying in the house.
And not only that, they running us. It's crazy because systemically, right? If you just pay attention to the app, the Uber Eats app is GPS. It's showing you like people are routed. Everybody's routed like an ant farm. You understand? Everybody is controlled by that GPS. That GPS is controlling everything. You know what I mean? So knowing where everybody's at and what they're into and what they're doing and who they are and face recognition.
Yes, sir.
Like that's the new way of life.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And like you said earlier, those that are not informed and those that don't, they're not enlightened or educating themselves, they become obsolete.
That's right.
You know, that's why you have a lot. I like to no disrespect to anybody that's homeless, but you know, our language is different when we come from the culture. A lot of my people are calling those that are homeless the walking dead. I've never seen so many people, individuals, just homeless the way it is, like especially in the city. You know, it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? A lot of mental health issues. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people can't cope.
Yeah, they can't.
Or they don't want to cope.
Yeah, it's because somewhere they didn't pick up that cell phone. They didn't go to that MacBook or that laptop.
That's right.
Somewhere they got lost in. I mean, you really think about it. Back in the days, we would see a dude on the corner. You know, we hung out on the corner. We drunk, you know, party. These guys party. Them the same guys today that are bummed.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Because they didn't keep up. With
they fell into, you know, drinking and coming to the corner every day.
That's
right.
right.
You know what I mean? Because that's in somebody gonna buy the bottle today.
That's right.
As long as I can drink you. So addiction drew them in that way. You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's also a stagnation state.
Yeah, and it could be traumas too. You know, family structure. Family structure broke down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That the pandemic didn't start. You know, with COVID. You know, pandemic started the crack era.
Of course, man.
AIDS,
all that, man. It was crazy. But again, only the strong survive. The weak will fall, bro. You gotta know how to adapt. Remember, they threw mad stuff at us. But the strong survive.
You know, I posted that. Yo, TP, like that joint on Facebook the other day. I posted. I said, yo, the president's son is a crackhead. You know what I mean? When they legalize crack, I need to check. You know what I'm saying? I need time for that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
real talk.
You know, you got the president's son. You know, who would have ever thought years ago that the character and the face of the president would be what it is today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, the White House being what they did to the White House, we would have never thought. We thought the government was strong. We believed that.
You mean the Capitol? The Capitol building? Yeah, they rushed the Capitol. Yeah.
When they rushed the Capitol, we would never have thought.
Yeah.
That something like that. I mean, me growing up in the 80s.
That would have never happened.
You know, it's impossible.
Impossible.
It's impossible.
You go, as soon as you step on that land, you're getting robbed.
Right. But Trump showed a different face
it
of
can
the
be
United
done.
States. Like he said,
it can be done.
You know, fake news.
I think it can be done.
Is different.
It can be. That's right.
Don't believe your lying eyes.
I think.
Right.
But what they also say, real lies, real lies.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's deep though, man. That's deep, man. But yeah, man, that's why I said people get enlightened, man. You catch up, because the world is moving.
Yeah.
The world is moving, man. You gotta catch up, man. You gotta stay, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be like he said, man. You know, for them homeless people or the people that's just out of tune, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be in tune with what's going on, man, with your kids, with the world, what's going on, man. Stay in tune, man. And see another thing too, right? And this is nothing against my weed smokers or my drinkers and all that. But I think, and maybe a few of y'all agree with me when I say this, right? But we all see it. People outside smoking weed, doing what they doing all day, right?
Yo.
But I think it just
drop a jewel for that, man. But
I think it's more.
I'm feeling it.
You feeling it? I think it's more like a relaxer thing.
Yo,
it's not giving you the because when you smoke and you chilling, you're like, yo, I'm chilling, B. And everybody could attest to this too. You know what I mean? Like, say for instance, you know, you got a job interview coming up, or you got something to do, where the case may be. And once you smoke, it's like, yo, nah, I'm good, B. I'm chilling.
Let me say this, right? All right. There was this book that I read called Redemption Manual, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it gave you the themes of like certain movies, like The Wizard of Oz being one, The Matrix being another.
Okay.
And but in The Wizard of Oz, you know, it was about the gold standard. That's why the yellow brick road was there. You feel me?
Okay.
And it was the transfer over of money to currency. They took the gold and transferred over the currency.
Okay.
The Fayette situation, right?
Okay.
But in there, in the movie, right? What was symbolic in the movie, what they actually did within that time frame was, remember when Dorothy and them was trying that poppy
field. Yes,
right.
Sir.
Yes, and they were sleepy and
yes,
tired.
Sir.
So what they did at that time, they wanted to put them to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted them to be, you know, you see what happened in that time frame.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They put that in the inner cities, but it wasn't only the inner cities. It was that whole war to bring that here. They made money off of that, but at the same time, it was depreciation of our people.
That's right. The appreciation of the mental. That's right.
Appreciation. So me, I said it in a verse not too long ago. As far as legalize marijuana, you know, to keep us all comatose. You know what I mean? That way we can't be subjected to, you know, niggardliness, not nigger, niggardliness, which is to become lazy.
Man, now you with me, bro. You with me, bro. And I figured it out. I'm like, yo, bro, like this is crazy how they legalizing this, but I also I was there.
It makes no sense.
It makes you relax, like you're chilling. You don't have that guilt and go. You feel like you have all the time in the world. That's right. That's a fact.
Really, it's paralyzing.
That's a fact.
It's showing you that you don't have all the time in the world because things are moving rapidly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Time waits for no man.
Yes, sir. And this right here, and it slows you down.
And time is man-made, so
yes.
You definitely have to become alive.
Oh,
when I saw a homeless person at the bus stop with a red candle lit, I knew he was in for something. What this lady? She's a homeless woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's at the bus stop with nowhere to go, but she got a red candle lit. What's going on in the world? You know what I mean?
Man,
so we
deep,
really have to pay attention to what's going on around us because it's spiritual warfare.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And you know, the laws of nature.
I think it's both. I think it's spiritual and mental warfare going on right now.
The mental is spirit.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but I mean, you know, you gotta have a good spirit, but a twisted up mental.
Yeah, but the spirit is mental. It's all. This was a thought. You know what I mean? When you think of genes, you know, they had to think to come here. They didn't just say, "Oh, I'm a gene and I'm coming here."
Right.
It was a
Right.
thought.
It was a thought.
It was a thought. The first thing was a thought. You know what I'm saying? Then a feeling, and a thought. So, you know, the mind plays a major role in the all. You know what I'm saying?
A fact. That's a fact.
It plays a major role in the all. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's why we say mind over matter.
That's a fact.
That's where things start from. So,
see, that's what I'm saying, BC. This is why I gotta have my man Ali here with me, man. Yeah, see what I'm saying? This is how this works right here, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate you more. I mean,
every day, though. I don't know, man. I party. I enjoy myself, but you know, if you don't have these serious conversations, you know, and just preparing the youth within this structure. Right. There is a structure here,
right?
And you know, I came up in a space where we thought that we had to chase $1 million,
right? Then
I realized. Then I heard about term life insurance and whole life insurance. I don't gotta chase the $1 million. Automatically, I could become worth that. You know what I'm saying? And I can set myself up a certain way. You know what I mean? I can have insurance for my company. And I can borrow against that, like you said earlier, credit. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I want to talk to you about. This is what I want to talk to you about. And this, I'm glad you said that too. Because a lot of people don't understand that you can borrow against your life insurance.
Yeah, whole life insurance.
You can borrow against that. Now, how would a person go about doing that?
Well, I mean, first of all, you have to find the right policy. You know what I'm saying? I would suggest get term life and get whole life. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And the key is to know, you know, it's just like credit. I mean, you paying that, I think, a $250,000 policy on term life. We just found that for $96 a month.
Okay,
you know, that's less than your phone bills.
That's a fact.
So $250,000 secures your legacy somewhat. You know what I mean? And then securing your legacy that way. Okay, now you can get whole life. I'm looking into the whole life now because, of course, you want to make sure that it's at least. And the reason why I went with the $250,000, the FDIC only insures up to that much. You understand? So you could go ahead and get $500,000, and they don't have to give you that.
That's right.
But they have to give you that $250,000.
That right.
So you might as well go that route.
Okay.
So on the whole life side of things, you just find a good policy. Now, with whole life is basically saying you're paying for your whole life. Who knows how long you're gonna live?
That's right.
But within that, you know, you put beneficiaries there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you can borrow against that. You can borrow a certain amount of money against that. They'll let you know how much you could borrow from what you have placed in it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't just go out and get whole life tomorrow and say, yo, I want to borrow against it.
right. Nah, you got to build it. Right, like your 401k.
Yeah, same situation.
Right.
Just a little more, you know, personal, a little more sovereign within that. You know what I'm saying? So that's you know, they have a lot of different, you know, Mutual Life, Prime America. You know, they have a lot of these commercials that we bypassed back in the days. You know what I mean? I saw it, but I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
And then my people's wasn't, you know, they're so busy working. They're so busy trying to keep a roof over your head. And they're doing all of these things. And they never have these conversations.
See?
You know, they'll send you to school. The school not having a conversation about life insurance. I don't know if they're doing it now.
No way.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're doing it now, but these are the things that should be discussed at the table.
Investments, you know what I mean? Things like that.
These things should be like, how many people actually sit down as a family and eat dinner at night? You know what I mean? I was just telling my siblings, because you know we lost my mom probably like three weeks ago.
Rest in peace, my condolences.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I was telling my brother yesterday, you know, because he lives in Atlanta. I let him know, like, yo, I have to start doing roll call. Like, I'm the elder here. Like, I don't care if we gotta have a Zoom meeting every month, every 2 weeks. We gotta sit down and know. I need to know what's going on with you. You know what I mean? You need to know what's going on with me. And we still gotta pay attention to this legacy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's amazing to me because I'm considered the black sheep. And for the last 3 years, I was with my mom. And it's crazy because I look at my siblings and they had her
Right.
for all of these years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like when she passed, it was like a panic for them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was more, they was hurt, but it was a panic, like what they gonna do now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there like, what do you mean? What you gonna do now?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't learn?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is what we're gonna do now.
Right.
And I'm grateful that, you know, being the black sheep, and all I had was to be able to remember the things that my mother taught me to get me to this point. So when I was out there in the field, you know what I'm saying, I'm be missing my mom.
Right.
But I knew I had to put work in.
That's right.
I thought I had to put work in.
Right.
But I would remember those lessons as a kid that she taught me. And they carried me a long way to the point now when I have a conversation with my brother, he's all eyes and all ears, and he's like paying attention. When I'm talking to my sister, it's all eyes and all ears. So they didn't get that 40-year generational gap with mine. They caught my mom. They caught her. You know what I mean? With all the medication and the diabetes and the, you know, the work hard, and then retire, because she retired, and you know what I mean? And what did it? The legacy still has to be built because she came from the industrial plantation. You know what I mean? Coming out of the agricultural plantation. The digital plantation, she didn't really grasp it the way she could have because of age.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, think about it right now. You have babies that know the keyboard.
That's right.
I don't know the keyboard like that. You don't know the keyboard
That's
like
right.
that.
That's right.
But babies, they're coming out the womb knowing the keyboard.
That's right.
They know the keyboard, bro, without even we had to take classes for typing.
That's right.
There's no class for typing.
Nah.
They know it's like natural. You know what I mean? It's a natural response.
That's crazy.
But
man.
Not to get off topic, but
Nah, you on a great topic, bro.
But I'm saying that to say I learned a lot from my mom's, going back to the essence, because she set us up a certain way. And for me, it made me go, okay, I have to follow suit because I'm financially literate. I get it. I understand. But it was now, I read the books, right? So that only made me book smart in that situation.
Okay.
Now is applying what I know. The application is crazy because I have I had the toughest experience that anybody. To bury a parent is one of the most toughest experiences because it's still a bill. It's still a bill. You still dealing with credit. You still dealing with everything, their debt. You dealing with all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, am I prepared for this? You know what I mean? So I'm prepared for it. So I didn't have the panic that they had. You understand? Because they're younger, so it was like, we don't know what to do. And I'm like, nah, this is what you got to do. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do this. Boom. And they're looking and they're like, yo, you was the black sheep, like, but I'm proud of you. You know, I'm getting those phone calls. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, at first I was like, yo, I don't know why I'm the one that's strong enough for this. Like, I'm not strong for this. And then I realized when I looked at them, it's like, oh, nah, I am strong enough for this because they're strong in their own way, but they had mommy to go to when they, mommy, what to do?
That's right.
Mommy, what to do? Me, I was like, what did mommy teach me as a kid? Okay, all right. What I'm gonna do right now?
That's right.
For me, you know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do, because I'm out here. I mean, I can't call mommy because I'm the oldest. I had to make room so they could, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just, you know,
that's very deep, man. Very deep, man. That's raw right there, man. For real, man.
Yeah, man.
That was raw right there, man.
Yeah, so, you know, it's not just about being financially literate. It's about understanding the family structure. It's about having a purpose behind that. It's about branding that last name, that surname. Branded. Trump branded his name. You understand? Trump is a brand more than it is his name. Right. He was branded, and a lot of them are branded. Johnson & Johnson is branded. Rockefeller is branded. They branded themselves. You know what I mean? So the same rules apply for us, and I see a lot of it. But I also want to say this, you know, I see a lot of, you know, halal shops Indian shops. I see halal trucks everywhere, food trucks. You know, I don't see the soul food restaurants the way they used to be.
That's
you
right.
Know what I mean?
That's right.
Which is kind of a good thing because that works on our diabetes. That works on our health. You know what I'm saying? So our people, we need to band together more. You know what I'm saying? We need to band together more and give acknowledgement, like they say, give flowers to those that are pushing the ball forward for us. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's more to life, but this is the Takeover Tuesday, man. I'm with Terrell, man. It's Solid Bay, man.
But you dropping them jewels, man. More to life, man.
We work, man.
Believe me, it's more to life than just the regular. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't be typical, man. Be the non-typical, man.
And
make a difference, make a change.
I know a lot of your following know these things.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of
a lot
course.
of them know these things.
Of course.
But this is the thing. That's why you here. You know what I'm saying? To give them the platform to come talk about what they know and show what they're doing.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's why my door is always open.
Yeah, absolutely.
My door is always open, man. I don't care if you're a janitor, B. Come through, sit down and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man.
Word, I appreciate you having me.
And I appreciate you joining me, man, for real, man. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I knew the show was going to be really like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, this is a part 2 to what we had before, remember?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I got to get you back again, man. So, yeah, man, this was dope, man. But unfortunately, people, where we at? Oh, yeah, we a little over. But unfortunately, people, it's about that time, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to tear up out of here, man. But I appreciate all my listeners, all my viewers, man. And like I said, Takeover Tuesday, we back in the building. You know what I mean? Just be patient with us. We're going to get it right. We're going to give you a bigger and better show, bigger and better guests. You dig what I'm saying? We're just working it out. You dig what I'm saying? Right. So on that note, man, we'll give y'all the 4 L's, which is you live, you learn, you love, and you laugh.
Yeah.
That's the keys of life, people.
Yes, sir.
You dig what I'm saying? Salih, you got some more, you got some gem to drop real quick?
Oh, man. Your life is your career before anything else.
That's it.
The true makeup of man is to find his way to himself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'll leave you with that.
Deep.
That might be our thing. I don't know, bro.
That
I like the way
this
thing, went. You know what I'm saying?
That should be our thing, man. For real, man. I think that's how we're going to rock this, man. Real talk, man. But again, people, thanks for tuning in. We love y'all, and I know y'all love us. And on that note, we out of here. Peace.
Peace.